What's up? What's up? What's up, tea sippers? What's up? What's up? Y'all come on up in here. Let me see some hearts that you guys are ready. Y'all are saying, why is the tea lady going live at 3 o'clock on a Saturday when the coronavirus is out? Well, y'all already know. I must have breaking news. I must have some breaking news to be disturbing y'all on a Saturday at 3 o'clock. This is an exclusive. This is going down right now. Right now, I literally was laying in my bed chilling. I got Bruce Dyer and Carmichael on the phone live from Little Rock, Arkansas. All right. Alexa, volume down, please. Bruce, Alexa, volume down. I guess I got to tell her how much down. Alexa, volume down by 2%. Y'all know me and my Alexa. We don't communicate well. All right. So who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Who's on my phone?
Well, you got the Bruce Dyer, the president of Steppin Alliance.
All right. And who else do I have?
Very good friend, Carmichael, Musiclover. Carmichael, say hello to the crowd. Hello, everybody.
All right.
And also, I got a Miss Tonya. She's out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. She was one of the people, Lady Red. She came in to support Steppin Family Reunion, Bruce Dyer and Carmichael. Hello, everybody. And then my wife, and she's very shy.
Well, hello, Miss Dyer. Let me tell y'all why. Hey, darling. All right. So, Facebook, can you guys hear? I know, right? Can you guys hear? Okay, let me get thumbs up if you guys can hear. I have them on the phone. We were going to try to set up a whole visual thing, but honey, this tea right here was too hot. How did it go through production? We ain't have time to do production. Ain't got time for that. Give me a light in my banner. Y'all know me. I travel with my banner. My banner is never far away when you dealing with stampers. It can't be. You got to have your banner right by you because stuff be popping off all the time in the stepper community. All right, listen. Now, I want to preference this with, we are all scrambling around, promoters are scrambling around, trying to figure out what to do in the light of this corona virus. We get it. So okay. I got to set this up. So for the people that had not been following, don't really know what's going on, let me make sure I set this up real cute. All right. So there were 2 events going on in Little Rock, Arkansas. We have the one that's happening this weekend, which is Steppin Family Reunion. And we have the one that's happening next weekend, which is Steppin N2 Spring. They are both out of Little Rock. And I think there's another one. I don't want to say the name of it. I think it's another one that was going on around the same time frame. All right. So the one that we are talking about right now is happening right now, which is called Stepper's Family Reunion. Now, at this event, it was going to feature Bruce Dyer, who is getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, and it had Music Carmichael. That was going to be the entertainment for this weekend. All right, great. They're all in Little Rock. So I don't know if you guys have seen the lives. I thought everything was going well. Everybody in the lobby, they dancing, they having fun. Carmichael, a whole little live at the airport. Carmichael looked like he was good to me. Carmichael looked good to Tika. Do you hear me? Carmichael looked good to me. So I'm thinking everything, is good. When y'all think everything is good, everything ain't good, children. Everything, y'all get something to drink. Before y'all eat, listen, just get something to drink and listen. This is news. I ain't taking nobody's side, so don't say, T-Lady took somebody's side. I ain't taking nobody's side. I just want to bring the tea to the people. That's all I'm doing, bring the tea to the people. Bruce, what's wrong? What done happened? Hey. Oh. Bruce, what's wrong? What's wrong? Please tell us what's wrong. What's happening?
Me and Carmichael, Musiclover, my wife, and some of my friends who came here to do Steppin Family Reunion, we walking in the rain. We walking in the rain down the streets of Little Rock, Arkansas, trying to figure out where we're going to lay our head.
Baby, listen. Now, let me set this up for y'all some more. These folk called me and told me that the promoter done kicked them out the hotel. I ain't paying for nothing. It's over. Oh. Okay.
That's what happened.
Bruce, okay. It started from the beginning. Y'all get there to go there for this event. Y'all get there and told that the event was canceled, or was the event moved? What is y'all understanding about this event right now? What is your understanding?
Well, she's not relaying to Carmichael or myself whether the event was canceled or postponed. You would have to talk to one of the individuals who bought tickets to her event, and she can tell you what message was relayed to her. So that would be better.
Do you have somebody there that can tell me that?
Yeah, I've got somebody here who paid for their tickets, who's here from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and she reached out to Dee Dee. I have no clue what Dee Dee told her, so I can't answer that question.
Could you please?
But she's on the phone.
Hey, sweetheart, how are you? You don't have to say your name if you don't want to. That's perfectly okay. We are live on Facebook.
No problem. No problem. My name is Tonya Coleman from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Tonya, no filter, Coleman.
Okay, Miss Tanya Coleman, can you please tell us what's happening? You have come through the weather, through the virus, through all this stuff to get to Little Rock to attend this event, and could you please tell us what's happening?
Before I got here, I contact her to ask her was the event still going on before I got on the plane. So I contacted her Thursday evening, no response. I checked Facebook Friday morning. There wasn't anything on there. Even on my layover in Chicago, I'm checking Facebook, nothing. When I get here Friday morning, I don't see her. I don't hear anything from her. And later on, I found out it was canceled Thursday.
Oh, my God.
Let me see. I think today was the first time I've seen her since I've been here.
Okay, so did she offer? Okay. Did she offer? I don't want to say the promoter's name because y'all know me. I'm always trying to be politically correct. Y'all can say the promoter.
She did not offer me anything. I texted her yesterday, and with no response. So I request a cash app for my ticket money back with no response. I got something today. Yes, because I purchased 3 tickets. Oh. I got a response today that just said, thank you for being, what was the word? It wasn't patient.
I think she said, thanks for your patience.
Something. Thanks for my patience for what was going on. No, that's not what I want.
All right. Let me stop. Let me just stop you for a second. And I want to say, first of all, before I go any further, my hats, my teacup, my fan, which I don't have, is off to the Texas boys. The reason why I want to take an opportunity to stop this right here and say this, my hats are off to y'all. Y'all got ahead of this. It's already a bad situation. So my hats are off to you guys for getting ahead of it. Yes, I know people flooded my inbox last night, wee hours of the morning, with someone that had gone live and was saying the Texas boys needed to call her to get approval to change their date. Whatever the case may be. Everybody ain't going to be happy. It's going to be some folks that's going to be upset. They're not going to like the decisions. It's business. It's all business. And if you don't understand business, then I'm sorry. But my hat's off to you guys. I think you did the best thing you could do based on with the stuff that you're dealing with. This situation, okay. Let me just say this. I had been hearing chatters about this event the entire time this event has been started. Let me just, not started, but this year. I've been hearing chatter that things weren't the way they needed to be. and things were a little trouble. There was some trouble. Let me just say that because I wasn't there, so I don't know. But there was some trouble. So if I tell y'all that I'm completely surprised at this, I will be lying. I'm not surprised. What I am, though, is a little bit, I'm hurt. I'm hurt that you guys are dealing with this. I'm hurt that Carmichael, put Carmichael on his phone, first of all. Put him on the phone. He need to sing Chicago to us to make us feel better. We are just devastated. Where is Carmichael?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Can you sing a little bit of Chicago, honey? What you need, a beatbox or what? What you need?
It's hard to sing with tears flowing in my
Oh, whatever.
Carmichael, hold on. When Carmichael looked to his left like Michael Jackson, he didn't see Tito.
Oh, my God. Whatever. Carmichael.
But Carmichael has now become a sub-sponsor of the Steppin family reunion because he has really stepped up to the plate. You heard about that poem Footprints?
Yes.
You look behind me, you see two
yes.
you don't know who the other pair is. Well, when I look behind me, the footprints in the sand is Carmichael.
So Carmichael has had to step in and cover the rooms for some folks, the cost, because
he's a sponsor.
Apparently some of the people that were invited. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Some of the people, I'm assuming that is this Carmichael or is this Bruce?
It's Carmichael.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm assuming that you've had to come in and help to pay for some of the expenses of some of the people. And I want to say on behalf of the entire Steppin community, I think I can speak for them, is say thank you. Thank you for that. And thank you for your great music. This last CD is crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So we appreciate all that you've contributed to the community. How are you feeling right now?
Carmichael did. Initially, we was going to do a doo-wop on the corner.
Oh, whatever. And get the money together.
Yeah, I think with his singing and my teaching shit, we probably could have financed this event over the weekend.
Oh my God, Carmichael, how do you feel? How are you feeling? Are you done with Steppers, or are you just saying this is an isolated situation? Tell us how you're feeling.
Stuff happens. Stuff beyond our control always is going to happen. But as Lady Red was saying, sometimes you get noticed and you move too slowly to make people that are involved in your event aware of that you have knowledge. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that the trigger was pulled too slowly and making people aware. I too myself inquired about the effect that the virus may have on the event, and I was told everything was good. Go ahead and hop on the plane and come on, and I came too. So I didn't prepare. I wasn't prepared to be a sponsor once I got here. But luckily, I was able to help Bruce A. Dyer, and because what he's given to the Steppin community,
right,
deserves people stepping up. That's what we were supposed to do for people who pay dues and done for others. You do for them. You have their back. So I'm honored to just be able to be in that position.
Okay, so I want to hear it from you, Carmichael. People are asking, what exactly are the issues? So from my understanding, let me say what I understand it to be. The event is not happening. You were told while you were there that apparently it's not happening or is rescheduled. And the hotel basically said, get out because nothing is paid. The promoter didn't pay. And the people, I guess, that was supposed to come are there and did not get paid. Is that kind of what the issue is, Carmichael?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Yeah.
I was laying in my bed and someone knocked on my door. I didn't answer it. I thought it was housekeeping, but it wasn't. And but I found out through a phone call that it was just some stuff had not been taken care of, and so I didn't know how to handle it because that's my first time dealing with that kind of situation. So I just packed my stuff and I just went to another hotel actually.
I am.
But they found we went to a second hotel. They found out where we were. They came They came and found us.
Like bounty hunters.
I mean,
Bounty
honestly.
They
So-
said, shit, y'all got to deal with us. And so the current hotel said, y'all can't stay here till you settle what's going on next door.
Wow. So the bill followed you guys.
The bill followed us.
Uh,
Now let me say this. Let me just put this disclaimer out there. Bruce A. Dyer and his wife can more than adequately pay for hotel, car rental. I paid for that out of my pocket. I think for me, I was going to hold someone's feet to the fire and make them accountable. But at the end of the day, there's a mutual admiration and respect between Carmichael and I, and this is something he wanted to do. He literally, when I was asked who did I want at my farewell, I called this a farewell event tribute. I said Carmichael. Yeah. I want him to do my tribute, and I recently just got married.
Congratulations.
6 months ago, and thank you. This was a wedding gift from Carmichael.
Yes.
wow.
I mean, this is Bruce's weekend, and he's the reason I'm here. And the objective is to show how much he's appreciated. I'm not even a stepper, but I've observed him since 2010
Wow.
from a distance. And people have to be aware how they impact people indirectly. You don't know everybody that you're impacting.
Absolutely.
So I was one of those individuals. I knew him, he didn't know me. I saw how he moved and how he treated me and handled the dancer that he was dancing with. I'm like, his style of dance is how I want to be as a leader in just life. I don't have to dance. I want to be able to have that kind of grace and be able to have that kind of nonverbal communication that he has in his dance.
Right.
And so I'm here just to honor him, and he shouldn't be working up a sweat, getting his nerves worked up on his weekend. And so I'm glad to be here as support. Now, Lady Red, I got to give her a shout out.
Shout out to Tonya Coleman.
She got some connections. She got some pull in the hospitality industry.
Wow.
So she came in and she put her resources. She made some phone calls and worked some things out, and made our bill a lot less traumatic. So
Wow.
I'm going to give a big shout out to her as well.
Big shout out.
Thank you, Tonya.
But
Thank you,
that's what
Tonya.
That's what community does in a crisis. They come together. They don't disappear.
Right.
They show up.
Wow.
And that's what we're going to do.
I'm the tea lady, and I talk all the time, but I'll be honest with you, I am at a loss for words. I am actually at a loss for words. And to be honest with you, a lot of people online are asking, is this a situation where the coronavirus, or is this just a situation of bad management, or just whatever? What is your opinion? Do you think it's the coronavirus, or do you think it's just bad management?
This is Tanya.
Hey, Tonya. And thank you for what you've done. Thank you.
She already knew that this wasn't going to happen before they announced, start shutting things down. She already knew that. She knew that before Thursday. She just dragged her feet. And, if she would have came out and said, I'm going to cancel or postpone this, that would have been so much better and understandable,
Right.
But the coronavirus helped her out a little bit. But once you start finding out all the background, what was going on before that announcement, she already knew. She asked the question, what should I do? Should I cancel or should I postpone?
So now, this is Bruce Dyer.
Thank you, Bruce.
So Carmichael and I both had issues checking in from the moment we touched ground here in Little Rock. Me and my wife notified Dee Dee that our plane had landed, and we were going to get a rental car, and we needed to know was the room okay. Now, Tika, ain't no secret I'm Bruce Dyer. I've toured, I've traveled, I've done this thing full-time, nationally, internationally, for 26 years.
Wow.
I know how promotions work. I know how structural contracts work because I do things on the level.
Right.
When she told me she had a doctor's appointment and she would be unable to meet us at the hotel, had I been by myself, I would have just sat and waited for her. But I got my wife with me. She's been up since 3 a.m. We've been flying for 12 hours. I am not about to let her sit in a hotel lobby. So I paid for the room. When Carmichael got here on Thursday, he had issues checking in. Decline.
Okay, so I'm in a tough situation because I could say stuff, but I just can't. I can't. But at the same time, promoters. Wait, before we go further, I do want to say thank you to Pam Smith. Pam Smith and Mark Cravens, they actually have Steppin N2 Spring that's starting this coming up Friday, right? So
I would like to tip my hat to Mark Cravens and Pamela Smith as well, because when they found out, that we were quarantined here in Little Rock, Arkansas, with an event that had been canceled, she extended her hospitality and said, "Hey, let me cook for you guys. Let me order food. Let me call over a few friends." There are so many people, Bruce Dyer, you've been doing this for so long, that still have not met you. There are so many people who hear Carmichael music lovers music, but never met him. Here's an opportunity for us to kind of do a little philanthropy work,
Absolutely.
Come in and I did some pro bono lessons. I helped train some of her people. Carmichael entertained us. You should have seen him step in and he's spineless. He can juke and butterfly and push the road better than most.
And stanky leg.
No, not the stanky leg. Oh my God.
So I just wanted to chime in real quick because Pam was like, Bruce, and understand this now. It's not like I don't know Pamela Smith. Bruce Dyer started the Architect Steppers of Little Rock, Arkansas. I was her first to ever teach a class on an ongoing basis. So we had a business relationship prior to me coming here. So it only makes sense that if you got a talent of the likes of Carmichael and a talent of the likes of Bruce Dyer that you don't see every day in Little Rock, that you would open up your home to us. And she really made lemonade out of our lemons.
Well, I want to say thank you so much, Pam. Now, Pam is online. She is on the live. Her event is scheduled, like I said, the 20th through the 22nd of March. From my understanding, Pam, since you're on the live in the comments, we'll wait. My understanding is that your event is still going. So make sure you confirm that with us. We ain't going to have no hotel issues. I am on that bill. Pete Frazier is actually on the live as well. I know he's on that bill. The Majestic Gents on that bill to go to Little Rock. So Pam, if you could confirm with us that everything is still a go, no problem, Jeff. See you later, sweetheart. Let us know that everything is still a go in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I would encourage guys to definitely come. Again, I don't want to go into, but I will say her name. Her name is, she goes by Miss DD. This is her event. Not sure all of the details, maybe. And Ms. DD, let me, as I always do, I'll extend an offer to you. If you would like to come and talk to me on the live to explain your side of it, I am more than happy to hear that. I will say this, any promoter that has an event that's coming up, I would say in the next 30 to 60 days, you may want to consider postponing. If it's possible for you to do it, that's just my own 2 cents. You might want to consider postponing. We don't know what this thing is. We don't know what it is. I don't know if it's all corona dealing with Miss DD. I don't know. I'm just going to leave that right there. Okay? I don't know. I'm sorry, Bruce, I had to take a sip. I don't know. But only thing I do know, if you do have an event coming up within the next 30 to 60, 45, whatever days, you might want to consider changing it or postponing it. On the flip side, I will say this. The San Diego SummerSET is going down in San Diego, and the flights are cheap going to California. I'll just throw that in there real quick. I'll be there too. But anyway, Bruce, is there anything you want to say? Now, Bruce, I'm just going to throw this out there, and you can catch this bone or not. You can say, T-Lady, I ain't saying a word. Do you think it was because, now, from my understanding, she did take care of some of Carmichael's expenses. She didn't take care of any of yours. Do you think it has anything to do?
She took care of the first night. We checked in, and that's because, see, when you have a friendship / business / relationship with a person, sometimes those friendships can be taken advantage of. Mm-hmm. So what I did is I put Diddy's feet to the fire. I said, I'm going to pay my first night, but I'm going to have my wife pay it, because you don't have a relationship. You don't have a business or a friendship with her. You might want to, you might think it's okay to take care of me at a later date. Look, my wife don't play that. She don't want her money. So Diddy did give me back that one day, that initial payment. And when she came to talk to Carmichael and I about our other night, she told me I need to talk to the person I hung out with while I was here in Little Rock, which is Pamela Smith and Architect. Okay. Those are the ones who should be paying for me. But now you know, Tika, I don't sleep on nobody's couch. I don't drive more than 3 hours. If you can't afford to bring me in, if you can't fly me in and put me up and meet my per diem, I ain't coming. So she felt like other people benefited from my being here. Say what you say?
But she would never respond to you. You had called her for 2 days, and she never answered your call.
Never. So to make a long story short, she didn't pay for not one night of my stay. And I paid out of pocket for my wife to come here for the tribute. And Carmichael picked up the tab because, like you said, the tribute was for me. The celebration was a lifetime of what I've done to help the growth of Steppin N throughout the country. So, he wanted to do it. And I've even said, I could pay it, he wouldn't hear it. It was nonsense. So, I can truly say that what was supposed to happen this weekend did not happen, but people still gave me my flowers while I lived.
Well, I want to say congratulations to you. I'm sorry that this has gone down like this. We have people that are just joining the live, and we're not going to continue to hold you guys because you said you guys was walking around in your pajamas. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, and we don't have anything to tip, so we're tilting our head to catch some of the rain.
So I don't know. I know y'all was kicked out the room. So the people that are just joining, I am speaking. I have the pleasure of speaking with Bruce Dyer, Carmichael. There's several other people that were attending Stepper's Family Reunion in Little Rock, Arkansas. Again, to clear this up, there are 2 events happening a week apart, which is bananas to me, but that's my own personal, that's personal. There's 2 events that's happening in the same time frame, a week apart. But this is the Steppin Family Reunion where Bruce Dyer was supposed to get a Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to the Steppin community. And we have Carmichael that's actually there as well. And he was the entertainment that came specially for Mr. Dyer. When they got there, apparently the rooms were not what they were supposed to be. Carmichael had to come in and sponsor to pay for some people to have a night there. Basically was told by the hotel, you got to get out because it ain't paid for. Can't get the promoter really on the phone. Can't get her on the phone. She's kind of dodging. So we again, I want to extend this to Miss Dee because Miss Dee, this is not personal. This is all media. So I'm trying to stay neutral. Again, if you would like to have an opportunity to call in and sip tea with me, you know my number. So call me. I want to give you an opportunity to explain your side. This may be a little bit more of bad planning or no money more than coronavirus. Right. It may be a little bit more of that because at the end of the day, your entertainment money should have already been there. Your entertainment, whoever you invited, all that stuff should have already been taken care of. Should have nothing to do with virus. Now that's speaking for me. I don't do promotions.
And it shouldn't have anything to do with once your event is canceled. That my contract was negated when she canceled, when it was postponed. So at that point, I want to check out the sites. I want to go see the Bill Clinton Presidential Library. I want to go see Little Rock 9 Central High School. I want to hang out with, I want to accept invitations from other friends I have in town, like Pamela Smith and our quartet. And I had a host of people calling me and calling out, can you imagine the sweet lady at an event that was canceled? Can you imagine how many people would call you and say, hey, can I come by and cook you a meal?
Oh, okay, yeah.
At least I would if you was in Omaha. So
I know my two siblings will take care of me, but I thought you were saying, could you imagine if the tea had gone somewhere and was in this situation? I don't even want to imagine being in y'all's situation. That would be a mess. Y'all would be sick of me going live. I would just be live. Like, she got me in a whole situation out here in Little Rock. Really? Let me say this. Little Rock is a new community. We don't want to have this damper any events that's coming up in Little Rock. Again, we do have Steppin N2 Spring. Pam Smith, from my understanding, her event is still going on. This event, of course, seems like it is a wrap. It's a flop for 2020. Now, I don't know what you're going to do for 2021, but right now it ain't good. Okay? So if you're on your way.
Let me put this disclaimer out there. Throughout all my travels, throughout my 26 years, there are very few cities that I said I would never, ever come to again.
Mm-hmm.
It would take a divine intervention to get me back to Little Rock.
Oh my God. I hate to hear that though, because I don't.
Carmichael feels that way, but
I just don't want y'all to feel like it's the whole Little Rock. It's one promoter, one situation, it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? I hope Carmichael doesn't feel that way.
Well, he's right here.
Carmichael.
And I continue to keep myself an outsider. That's why I don't learn how to dance.
All the lessons I gave you yesterday?
Yeah, I don't want to get into
the politics.
The workings of, the politics of it. I want to stay outside and stay neutral. And the vantage point is better. It's easy to see the forest when you're not deep in it. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I think it's time, like Bruce Dyer said, to hold people's feet to the fire. Just because you have a birthday and you like to dance doesn't make you a promoter. If I have a CD and a CD player, I'm not a DJ. And so it's time to hold people's feet to a certain standard in the black community, and we have to weed out the quality from the work in progress.
I understand.
So we have too many imposters trying to do business. I'm not saying anyone in particular.
I understand.
But in this community, it's trying to raise the standard in 2020. Hold people's feet to the fire. If you're going to be a business boss, then you need to operate in that capacity. Period. You got to keep your people who are funding and coming and supporting the events. You got to keep them knowledgeable of any changes, up or down. You got to keep people aware.
Yeah.
And just like Ms. Tonya said, you can't spring last minute information on people who are supporting your movement.
Yeah.
We're all adults.
And you definitely cannot allow your personal feelings towards someone that has a mutual association to affect your capacity to take care of your business, because Bruce Dyer could have stayed home. My wife could have stayed home. Carmichael could have stayed back in Atlanta.
And gave me my interview. I just side note. He gave me my interview. He been dodging for 3 times.
Gave your interview. But anyway, but while I got you guys on the line, I do want to officially announce my retirement. I've decided that I've made the greatest impact that I could make. I have videos and archives over 20-something years on the internet, and people I'll still be teaching and making, how do you call it, Carmichael, what type of appearances? Lighthouse appearances?
Yes.
Lighthouse appearances, yeah. A lighthouse does, at some point, you got to come to the light. I mean, it's time to stay stationary, and those who are lost or need direction comes to the light.
Absolutely.
It's that season now.
Well, Carmichael, I want to say this. You're getting a lot of people. I know you'll have an opportunity to go back on the live and view it. But I am seeing a few names. Pete Frazier says hello. He says, what's up? Pete Frazier out of Chicago wants to tell you hi.
I'm glad you mentioned Pete Frazier. In this climate that we're talking about, we're not talking about Corona. We're talking about unifying a community. We're talking about getting business in order. We're talking about raising the standards. We're talking about promoters. Stop hating on all the promoters and go ahead and make the community one, like the Republican Party.
Yeah.
So we can have some real value.
Yes.
Yeah, the value is bigger than dancing. We can have $1 million sponsorships.
Yeah.
We can be like another entity of government.
Absolutely.
Like a Tea Party.
Absolutely.
So it's time for leadership to hold their own feet to the fire and raise the standard. And let's do business.
I totally agree. And you know what? This is important. This is crucial coming from you. Not that you're an outsider, but you know what I mean? You're an outsider. You're not inside the whole drama of it. And so if you see the potential that we have as a Steppin community, that speaks volume. And we're not going to be able to do it with a whole bunch of dissension and backbiting and because you went over there and had a party over there, now I'm not going to pay for your stay. That's ridiculous. I mean, come on, people, let's grow up. Now, that's all I'm going to say on that. Now, if you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't catch it, too bad. Now I'm through. Go ahead.
Music is designed to unify. Dancing is designed to bring people together. We are using two unifying tools to divide. It is opposite. It's going against the grain. It's going against the grain. How do you use music and dancing to? Are you dancing with that person? Or do you dance with this group? Are you dancing with this set? This is not a game.
Yeah.
So it's time to change our thought process in 2020 right now.
Well, Carmichael,
hindsight is not 2020. Hindsight is, I repeat, hindsight is no longer 2020. But it is 2020. That means hindsight is now. That's right. Hindsight means to see things before they happen. Now, it's time to see things when they happen. And acknowledge them and change them now. And so we got to make some shifts in this dance. When we do, I'll start taking some privates.
Oh, I like it. All right, if y'all get yourselves together, Carmichael will learn how to dance. Y'all, ladies, y'all know we want to dance with Carmichael.
I don't dance with the devil.
Ooh.
So if there is not godliness and unity in this thing, then I'm not dancing in it. I've been in this 10 years. That is why I don't dance.
Oh my God.
Well,
Carmichael, you just preached. He literally just preached a sermon. Seriously.
It's so true, but I just want the Steppin community to know that I do have Carmichael stepping on video. Yeah. Just for the record, yesterday.
And he's good.
And he's good. Yesterday, I taught him how to do a carousel with both hands behind his back.
Wow.
Handcuffed together.
I love it. Well, listen, but you know what, Carmichael, let him know he said a mouthful with that. Especially what started with, I'm not going to dance with the devil. And at this point, that's what it's feeling like. It's just feeling just very demonic and sinister and all of that. And y'all, we got to clean it up. You know, this is what I'm gonna just say this part. Let me just say this part. I've had many lives where I've talked about groups that were once together, they broke up. Now you got two people doing two different parties. This is similar to that. Let me just say that.
Yes.
And this is what happens when your heart is in the wrong place. This is what happens. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Is when your heart is not right. God has. I don't blame it on karma. I blame it on God Himself. Sometimes He'll come back and sit your butt down and say, you need to get some stuff fixed. You need to fix some stuff before I bless you with anything.
Well, let me just add to that. More than anybody else in the whole wide world, you know how I don't like doing interviews. I've given very few interviews in my 26 years.
I know.
But I called you
Yes.
because it was embarrassing to have my wife with me and have to go through this.
Wow.
And I just felt like Carmichael deserved better, and I deserved better. And Tonya Coleman, who spent her money to come down, he deserved better. And all the other people that was here, Ty Taylor out of Dallas, and Rita from Dallas. I even had people that were driving up, texting me yesterday saying they halfway here, they're in Mississippi, and I told them to turn around. Sam Chapman turned around. Keith Hubbard never made it.
Wow.
I've stood behind controversial figures before because their relationship with someone else doesn't really affect their relationship with me. I judge people on how I'm treated. And see, she could have been the biggest crook in the world, but to me, she was always honorable.
Right.
And I think the threshold of socializing with others here over this weekend was more than she could bear. But that does not negate her of her obligation and her responsibility to me, someone who is the reason people bought the ticket. Someone is the reason Carmichael came to Little Rock.
Y'all gotta let this pettiness go. At the end of the day, you gotta let this pettiness go. It's too much. You got all these people out here that have driven and spent all this money to come to an event, and because you got beef with somebody else, really, this is too much. But anyway, I know you guys have got to get yourselves settled. Again, I want to say congratulations to you for your many years or 26 years of doing this. Thank you so much. Maybe someone else will pick this up and give you the Lifetime Achievement Award. Whoever's on here, give it to Bruce or whatever. I think he deserves it at this point. Since he was going to be giving it anyway, somebody need to step in and just give it to him. Something, a plaque, some pictures, some flowers, something. Give Bruce something to let him know that his time was not in vain. Go ahead.
This is Carmichael, and I'm glad you said a plaque or flowers. This was a weekend to honor Bruce Dyer for his commitment and consistency in this industry of dance, right?
Right.
So, honor, that's the key word. When you honor me or you honor Bruce, the best way to honor us is through your actions, through your consistency, through your word. You can give me a trophy and then stab me in the back.
Oh.
You can give me a plaque and still kill me. Don't give me anything but consistency. Give me something that is tangible, that even when the plaque breaks, in my mind, I'm like, wow.
I can trust them. Right. Absolutely.
So flowers without roots, I don't even accept those. I need something that I can nurture and pour back into and watch it over the years, still produce something that makes me happy. If you give me some flowers, next week it's dead. Give me something that I can take to the grave with me. And so that's what honor means.
Wow.
The Bible speaks about honoring. God don't want flowers.
Right.
He wants consistency. He wants action. And so we need to wake up in that capacity.
Wow, Carmichael.
This is my friend.
Carmichael just preached the word again. Like, I thank you. I really, really appreciate your candor because you're just speaking. I can tell it's from the heart. I can also tell Carmichael that you're hurt. I can hear the hurt in your voice. I can hear it in yours too, Bruce. And I'm sorry. I am so sorry this happened to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Yes.
Tika.
Yes.
If she would have just come and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, ABC," this interview would not be going on. But she just avoided everybody. The whole week. I mean, she avoided everybody. She wouldn't answer phone calls or anything or come around. That's why this interview going on. All she had to do was say, "Hey, I'm sorry, this is what happened," or "This is what's going on." and this interview wouldn't be going on.
That's true. And going back to Carmichael expressed earlier, he's been a fan of mine for over 10 years, watching him. I never knew that. And he never knew that I've been a fan of his for over 10 years, dancing, promoting his music. And Tika, it was funny, I played the song to Carmichael last night from his very first album in 2010.
Wow.
He doesn't even have the song.
It's like it's your song,
you know what
sir.
I mean?
Right.
He damn near forgot the words to it. I had to tell him, Carmichael, that's your third line.
That's your
first line. Yeah.
Well,
but I said all that to say how God works in mysterious ways. There is truly a mutual admiration between the two of us, and him and I will probably do some great things together. I'm retired. I'm not going to tour like I used to. I'm going to make cameo appearances throughout the country. But this thing had the makings of greatness. You had two people here with a mutual admiration for each other, years in the making, and we came together to do an event.
Well, here's the thing that doesn't change. You guys still have that admiration for each other. That's not going to change. Carmichael is still going to be mayor. He's going to be the mayor of the Steppin community, so that's not going to change. Carmichael, I have a question for you. Can you put Carmichael on the phone? I got a question.
Yes, I'm here.
Pete Frazier said, can you sing at the world's largest this year?
Oh, my God.
I mean,
that's a package deal. He got to bring me into.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying.
That we're a package deal.
I'm just saying. I think the date is the, what's the date in world largest? It's the 12th or the 15th. I want to say it's the 12th. Somebody correct me on the world's largest. We need to put this on Carmichael's schedule. We need you to get up there and sing, honey. Sing Chicago. Go ahead.
My counter offer to Pete Frazier is I need to become an honorary majestic gent.
Oh!
And I need one of his outfits.
Oh my God! All right, Pete, there's that. I mean, an honorary majestic gent and a suit. I think we could do that to get Carmichael there for the world's largest 30th. Really? Carmichael, I think you do need to call. It is September 12th. Carmichael, give Pete Frazier a call. Hopefully you guys can work out the particulars on that. I would love to see you up there gracing the stage for the world's largest 30th anniversary. I think it'll be beautiful. I'm glad we were able to laugh during this interview and not cry. I think I wanted to cry. I think I had a period where I wanted to cry.
You could try for me, Tika.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, I'm crying. What I felt emotional about was the whole situation itself. The whole situation is, oh, wait, we got information. Pete said no problem. No problem to the honorary majestic jet and a suit. So you just got to send him your measurements, baby. We got you. So somebody pull the flyer together. Carmichael singing at the world's largest on the 30th anniversary. Yay! But I am glad that we were able to try to make it as light as we can. For the money you guys have lost, I completely touch and agree that God will give it back to you 100-fold. You won't miss a beat. You guys are okay. You won't miss a beat. God's gonna give you back everything you lost and more. In Jesus' name, amen.
And you know.
And can I get an amen, Bruce? You supposed to amen?
Amen.
Thank you. Hey. So you just gonna give Carmichael the credit? I gotta pray too. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, so go ahead.
But you know, just to close out this segment, you know, there's so much going on in this country right now, throughout the world, to pray and fly and pray.
Yeah.
You know, you go in your hotel room. We wiping everything down. We sanitizing it. Every time I sniffle, a cough, or sneeze, I'm worried. You know, to put myself, for Carmichael to put himself, for my wife to put herself, for all these individuals, Tonya, Coleman, and others that came down, for us to battle through this coronavirus and get here, the least you could do is honor that commitment.
You know,
because this is a huge sacrifice for us.
let me say this to you. My mom would always tell me this. Because you know you would do things a certain way, you automatically expect other people to do it the same. They may not. And
But
so
we have some perilous times right now, you know.
and I get
a
it.
whole new level.
I get it. But at the same time, what I want you guys to do is try to find the message in it. Whatever that message is, whether it was just to bring you two back together because you haven't seen each other in a while, if it was just for fellowship, if it was just for Faith getting on the plane and doing it with all this stuff going on, I don't know. I just have to look at it another way and say, Lord, help them see the message in this. And pray for Dee Dee. Pray for Miss Dee Dee, because it cannot be easy knowing that she's put herself and extended herself out like this and not be able to fulfill her contract and fulfill her duty. So we're not bashing her by no stretch.
There's one thing to not be able to, and there's another thing to just blatantly refuse to. So,
well, I'll say this. A lot of times when people are met with a difficult situation, they don't know how to deal with it. That's what's it called, fight or flight. So she's not in it to fight, she's flying, and that's human nature. That's just human nature. You're going to do one or the other. You're either going to get it in and try to fight it out, or you're going to fly. You're going to go. So right now she's choosing to go. I do believe that she'll come back around and try to make this right, I hope. But even if she doesn't, let's try not to hold it against her. Let's pray for her. And we'll know we might not want to do business with her anymore. I get it. But let's pray for her. We don't need to try to, we don't want to do that. We got enough. God's on His truth, and I don't want to preach to y'all, but we just got enough. So let's try not to just be, I know y'all upset right now, but let's just try to find a message in it and pray for her. That's it.
We're going to get out the rain and try and find us a hot dog or something. All right.
All right. I love you guys. Y'all be careful. Love you guys. Carmichael, give me my interview. This don't count. Make sure you let him know this don't count as my interview.
You're gonna have to go through his agent.
Child, please tell Carmichael I'll text him in a minute. He's fine. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
All right.
Bye. Listen, honey. The only thing I know is I was laying in my bed chilling, and I got this phone call. I tell y'all the truth. Well, I do try to find a positive in every situation. I really try. It's difficult dealing with y'all, but I try. So that's that, guys. Go back and look at the live if you're confused. If you came in later, don't really know what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about. Again, Steppin N2 Spring is still going on March 20th through the 22nd in Little Rock, Arkansas. Those are good people over there. Not saying that she isn't. I ain't saying that. But these are some good folks, so we're looking forward to coming to Little Rock on next Friday to have a good time in Little Rock. I know. Y'all like, child, I need a whole... I don't know what I need. I think I need a drink, and I don't even really be drinking. I think I need a drink, like a heavy drink. Pam, I'm assuming if anything changes between now and, let's say, Tuesday, I would implore you to make a major announcement that it's been postponed, changed, whatever case may be. If you know sooner than that, I would say get on it. But right now, her event is still going on. So I will see you guys in Little Rock on next Friday. Candyman and myself will be in Little Rock to have a good time. Pete Frazier, I'll see you then. Pete, you're welcome. I got Carmichael at the... You know I'm going to take full credit for that, just as long as you know. All right? All right, I love you guys so much. Pam is on here. Pam Smith and Mark Cravens are actually the promoters for that event that's going on in Little Rock. If you guys need more information, contact them. I will post a flyer again on my wall. Again, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for interrupting your day, but that's what news people do. We step in with breaking news. Sip, sip. Tea's good today.